Going from your left to right, Beekmantown from your right to left.
Good afternoon and welcome to George Brendler Field in Chazy, New York for this final match of the Mary Latrimore Be The Match tournament featuring Clash of the Eagles, the Beekmantown Eagles versus the Chazy Eagles. My name is Lee Barkham. I'm along with Calvin Castine, and we welcome you today to watch this exciting matchup. Should prove to be really entertaining. Beekmantown will have the kickoff here, and it looks like it's going to be kind of a overcast day. We're hoping to avoid the showers, but we'll see how it goes. So Beekmantown controlling the ball off the bat. It's Kylie Regan. She's dispossessed by Hannah Lauren, who moves it forward to Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore moves it up to Pombrio. Pombrio challenged from behind by Regan and cleared away by Fazette. Nice play by Polomsky to head it back into the Beekmantown third of the field. And it's Courtney Gilmore being challenged by Kirsten Villamere, taken away, and Kylie Regan controls it for Beekmantown. Regan with the ball, moving it towards the middle of the field, looking to disperse it outline, and there for the Eagles is Polomsky, who escorts it out of bounds for a throw-in. Yesterday, Chazy played PHS and fell to them 4-1, and Beekmantown took on Immaculate Heart Central of Watertown and defeated them 2-0. So early start for both teams. Chazy would have wished for a better result, but they played against a real strong Plattsburgh High team. So this is a young Chazy team. They're looking to learn and build off that loss. Here's Rachel Pombrio for Chazy. She's got Gilmore with her. She gives the ball to Gilmore in the middle of the field. Fazette tackles it away, and it's pushed aside. It's number 12. Courtney King clears it up to the side to Courtney Wilson. Wilson looking toward the middle for Latrimore, but there for Chazy is Kynan Latrimore. Maura Trombley moving it forward to Gilmore. Gilmore being challenged and taken away by Regan. Regan is a stalwart in the midfield for Beekmantown, a first-team All-Star last year, and it's pushed to the side. This is Wilson. Courtney Wilson trying to move it forward and blocked away by, it looks like number 19 for Chazy would be Kaylee Laporte. Here's Villamere, Kylie Villamere. Standout striker for Beekmantown, scored 20 goals last year. She's real dangerous out there in the field, so Chazy has to keep their tabs on her. Polomsky moves it to the center of the field, which can be dangerous, and here's Bailey Pepper. Bailey Pepper moving it forward. Gives it off to Hannah Hayes, and Hannah Hayes is forced out of bounds by Kirsten Latrimore. Kirsten Villamere. Kirsten Villamere, she's a 8th grader, a second-year starter for Beekmantown, and a very good athlete in her own right. Throwing in for Barcombe off of her, and it's going to be a Chazy throw. It's going to be a red throw. They switched it around. It's Barcombe taking the throw for Beekmantown into Villamere. Villamere into the center of the field. That's Gagne, and Polomsky is there to take it away for the Chazy Eagles. Move forward to Courtney Gilmore. She's got lots of room. Stepping up for Beekmantown there is Courtney King. She applies enough pressure to get a missed pass and taken away by Beekmantown. Bounced off Eagles, and it's going to be a Beekmantown throw-in. I got to be careful not to say Eagles because that's either team. So Chazy throw-in for Beekmantown. Here is Kirsten Villamere. Nice little turn, pass to the middle, but nobody was there, and it's cleared away by number 21 for Chazy, who was Kylan Latrimore. Here's Kirsten Villamere, moving it forward. Villamere into the middle for her sister Callie. Callie controlling it, going to the corner of the 18, trying to go past the defender, Olivia Blaze. Good pressure by Chazy, pushes it outside. Here's Kirsten Villamere. Blocked away by Laporte. Villamere still has it into the center for Gagne, who chips it over the goal. Logan Baker was there, but the ball was chipped over the net, and it's going to yield a Chazy goal kick. Good little pressure there from the Beekmantown team. They're a strong team, very offensively minded, and the Eagles will have their work cut out for the Chazy Eagles will have their work cut out for them today to keep a clean sheet. There's a goal kick to the outside to Bailey Pepper. Pepper moving up the sideline. Mistrapped there by Hayes. And now it's Hannah Lauren challenging Alicia Barcombe. Barcombe moves it to the center to Regan. Regan being pressured by Gilmore. Regan still has it. Into the center of the field, just past Villamere, and stepping up for the Eagles will be Laporte. Laporte trying to find Lauren, but intercepted by Regan. Maura Trombley has it now. She's got some space. Going to space. She tries to push it to the middle, but Chazy is not quite there. Cleared away by Fazette. Here comes Hannah Hayes. Hannah Hayes has the ball going around Cartwright. Cartwright intercepts and moves toward the sideline. Cartwright's going to try and clear it away. Kynan Latrimore challenged by Villamere there. To Lauren, now to Maura Trombley. Trombley tried to find Hayes. Hayes wasn't ready for it, and it's going to be cleared away by the defense of Eagles. Out of play. Chazy Eagles are quick to the ball. Throw in. Cleared away by Kirsten Villamere. To Gagne. To Regan. Up the sideline to Wilson. Courtney Wilson. Got it at the far sideline. She's being pressured by Polomsky. She lofts it to the center to Kylie Villamere. Kylie Villamere, good pressure defensively there by number 21 for Chazy Eagles, who is Kynan Latrimore. Here's a break for the Chazy Eagles. It's Courtney Gilmore distributing it to the side to Hannah Hayes. She's got Rachel Pombrio running above the top. There's the pass to Pombrio. It's got to be on the ground. Pombrio back to Hayes. Hayes has the ball into the middle to Gilmore, cleared away by Kirsten Villamere. Kirsten Villamere being challenged by Maura Trombley up to her sister, Kylie Villamere, but cleared away by Kynan Latrimore. That's a good start for both squads. It's an even match so far. We're looking at 33 minutes left in the first half. One shot for the Beekmantown Eagles, no shots for the Chazy Eagles. Kylie Villamere in the middle to Kylie Regan. And I feel raindrops starting to fall. So we're going to have some weather to contend with today. Possible thunderstorms moving in as well. Amber Polomsky pushes it up to Gilmore. And there's good pressure there by the Beekmantown player Courtney King. Now it's back. It's Blaze for Chazy. She's along the far side and forced out of play by Courtney Wilson. Substitutes coming in for Chazy. Number 4 is Shelby Gagnon, and number 7 for Beekmantown is Ratliff. Coming off for Beekmantown is Alicia Barcombe, and for Chazy is Callie Laporte. Throw in for Chazy. Ball's lofted over. Nice ball to Gilmore. Gilmore going to the center with it, but nobody there to control it except for Kirsten Villamere. Kirsten looking for her sister, Callie, stepped up by Pepper. Villamere's around her, though. Pressure by Latrimore. Cut back by Villamere, and it's cleared away now by number Blaze. Blaze to Lauren. Chazy has a chance for a break here. It's a 4-on-4. Hannah Lauren. She's up to Rachel Pombrio. Rachel Pombrio has good speed, being closed on by Cartwright. Pombrio in the middle to Gilmore, blocked away by Fazette and scooped up by goalkeeper Lauren O'Connor. O'Connor with a punt to midfield. Bailey Pepper heads it to the middle, but there is Kirsten Villamere. Villamere over to Regan. Regan has space and time. She lofts it ahead. Off the back of King. And cleared away by Shelby Gagnon. Here's Regan again. Regan moving it forward, but right there is Polomsky. Polomsky to Lauren. Lauren's got room to turn and run. Lauren over to Maura Trombley. Maura Trombley is tackled there by Courtney King, and the ball squirts free. Kylie Regan. Regan has time again. There's not a lot of stiff pressure by the Chazy Eagles to pressure that ball. Ball's crossed in the middle. Latrimore chested back to Blaze. Blaze tries to clear it, but Kirsten Villamere takes a shot off to the side of her foot and out of bounds for a goal kick. Today's officials are Darlene Egan and Jeff Norton. Darlene Egan is the near side and Jeff Norton's the far side. We've had excellent officiating in all games of this tournament and excellent sportsmanship, as you would expect in such a prestigious tournament. Earlier today it was Amsterdam taking on Plattsburgh High. Amsterdam won that game 3-1, and then just prior to this game was Peru facing Immaculate Heart Central of Watertown, and that game ended in a 1-1 draw. Here's a goal kick for Chazy. It's pressured quickly by Beekmantown and taken away. It's number 9, Courtney Wilson, going to the end line, crossing it across. Callie Villamere was there, but good pressure by Blaze to keep her off her game, and the ball was cleared away. Kirsten Villamere Going around Pepper, looking for the service. There it is. Wow, good ball right there. Landed inside the 6-yard box, but Courtney Wilson couldn't get her foot on it to finish it in. Shelby Gagno's trying to escort the ball to play, but it just would not go, so she clears it off for a Beekmantown throw-in. Beekmantown throw-in deep in the Chazy territory. Courtney Wilson to take the throw. There's a long throw into Kylie Villamere, headed through and cleared away by Blaze. Courtney Gilmore pressuring number 12, Courtney King. In the middle for Polomsky. Polomsky's got pressure on all around her, and she tries to clear it away and does. Here's Maura Trombley in the middle, pressured by Kylie Regan. Trombley still with the ball, moves it over to Gilmore. Gilmore has the ball, pushes it outside to Gagno. Gagno's got some room. Carrying it up the side. No pressure, real. There's a ball tried to cross, goes off the arm of Courtney King, and then cleared away by Fizette. Here's Rachel Pombrio. Pombrio pushes it back in the middle to Lindsay Hayes.
Get in there, Lindsay!
Good pressure there by Gagno. Lindsay Hayes has the ball now. Excuse me, Lindsay Gilmore. Lindsay Gilmore back to Gagno. She lets it go for Courtney Gilmore, but there was miscommunication, and Kirsten Villamere picks it up. Kirsten Villamere pressured by Pombrio. She moves it forward to her sister, Callie. She gets around everybody, and it's Kylie Villamere running in all by herself. Nice save by Logan Baker. That's a ball that was handled in the penalty area by Beekmantown. Referee missed that, but what a save. What a save by Logan Baker, and unfortunately now we have Olivia Blaze down holding her knee. The referee, Darlene Egan's going to stop the clock, and we're going to have some people take care of young Miss Blaze. Corey Thompson's probably going to go check her out. We'll be back shortly after this injury timeout.
Great job coming out of the Coach Sherman.
And we're back here at George Brendler Field, and Chazy player Olivia Blaze was helped off the field with an apparent left knee injury, so that's going to be a big loss for Chazy if she's out for any period of time. She's a solid defender. So the team has moved around a little bit. Coming on for her and going to the left outside back is Skylar Thomas. So ball's back in play, and it's Kylie Regan in the middle to Kirsten Villamere, up to Callie Villamere. Pressured there nicely by Latrimore and pushed away. Regan has it. Little shot on goal. Oh, that's offsides. The referee's got to call that, and she did. Okay, good call by the official. Number 7 is Kim Ratliff. She was way offside. I guess she was probably waiting to see if she'd be involved in the play at all, in which she was, so the call's whistled. So Chazy has this free kick, indirect kick from where it's at. Coach Corey Thompson, the JV coach, who's also an advanced EMT here in Clinton County, is checking out Olivia Blaze's knee to see, kind of assess the damage and move forward from there. We hope for the best. Here's Courtney Gilmore. Move forward to Shelby Gagno. Shelby Gagno up the sideline, trying to save it in. She keeps it in. She's heading toward the end line and hopefully get a service off. Nice cutback. But Fizette's there to step in for Beekmantown. She clears it away to Hayes. Hannah Hayes in the middle to Pombrio. Pombrio's got room, looking to shoot. Easily gathered up by Lauren O'Connor. Not a bad idea to put a shot on goal to test the keeper. She hasn't been tested really yet. It's the second shot, I believe, on goal for the Chazy Eagles. I'm going to get a little bit more foot on that ball to give her a little test. So here's Gagne and Latrimore. Latrimore clears it off the side. Elizabeth King to take the throw-in for the Beekmantown team. Gets it into Callie Villamere. Villamere up for Regan. But there's Polomsky to push it away for the Eagles. Into the middle for number 17, Lindsay Gilmore. Lindsay Gilmore going to the side, into the corner. She's beating Cartwright down the side. Cartwright's on her. Good little physical battle there. But Cartwright, nice play. Pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be a Beekmantown throw. Good little effort there on behalf of both players. Calling that a Beekmantown throw or a Chazy throw? Beekmantown throw, apparently. There's the throw in, and Taken up by Bailey Pepper and moved forward toward Gilmore. Gilmore has it now, battling with Cartwright again. Gilmore around her, looking in the middle. Into the middle to Courtney Gilmore. She heads the ball toward the middle of the 18. Putnam is there for Beekmantown, turning it upfield. No pressure there. There's Gilmore coming in at the last minute to pressure. Ball's out Gilmore for a goal kick. Yesterday when Chazy played Plattsburgh High, they held a 1-0 lead at halftime, and the second half is when Coach Mulligan for PHS made some adjustments, and that was enough to put the Hornets into the lead, and then they took it away from there with 4 quick goals in succession about the middle of the half, and they finished with a 4-1 victory over the Chazy Eagles. Beekmantown with the goal kick. Gilmore, Lindsay Gilmore, pushes it right back to the goalie, and O'Connor picks it up. 25 minutes left in the first half. No score here in Chazy between Beekmantown and Chazy in the final match of the Mary Latrimore Be the Match tournament. Ball's in midfield, and it's going to roll out of play for a Chazy throw-in. This is Hannah Hayes to take this throw-in. She gets it in to Courtney Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore's got some room. Looking toward to go in the middle to Pombrio. Back to Gilmore, but cleared away by the Beekmantown defense. There is Hannah Hayes. She's battling with Lindsay Gagne. Gagne gets by her, but Kynan Latrimore is there to clear it out. Maybe I'm saying her name wrong. I believe it's Kinnan Latrimore. I kept saying Kynan, but it's Kinnan. I apologize. Couple subs coming out. Maura Trombley's coming out for Chazy, and going in is Hannah Lauren, and out for Beekmantown is Lindsay Gagne. In was Bethany Simpson. Throw in for Chazy on the far side into Hannah Lauren. It's through her to Courtney Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore up to Lindsay Gilmore. Lindsay Gilmore tried to move it outside to Thomas, but it was intercepted by Kylie Regan. Regan has the ball, pressured from behind by Gilmore. Regan turns it back. She has excellent foot skills, shields the ball well. Shot by Kirsten Villamere. Weaker shot, easily gathered in by Logan Baker. Logan Baker made a great save earlier to keep Beekmantown off the scoreboard. It was a key save early on, but then right after was the injury occurred to young Miss Blaze. Ball's in the middle. Again, it's Kylie Regan moving it forward to Callie Villamere. Villamere is dangerous. She's around Latrimore. Villamere with a shot, and it's fired wide. No, good effort for Baker to push it away. That was a good pressure by Baker to force her shot, and she forced it wide. Here's a goal kick for number 21. That's Latrimore. In the middle is Regan. Regan to Kirsten Villamere. Kirsten Villamere being challenged by Pombrio. Ahead to Simpson, back to Villamere, and weak shot squibbed off her foot and out of play for a goal kick. So I'm seeing a lot more confidence in the net from Logan Baker today, a little bit more aggressiveness. Although the goals that Plattsburgh scored yesterday were all excellent goals, there's certainly no blame to be given there. They were well placed and good shots, but it can be deflating to a person's confidence. Goal kick here for Latrimore. Launches it to midfield. Courtney Gilmore being challenged by Courtney King. Back to Chazy, and now it's Shelby Gagno. Gagno ahead to Lauren. Lauren's having a hard time getting the handle on the ball. Pombrio moves it ahead, looking for Gilmore. Defensively, to clear that ball away is Alex Putnam. Throw in for Chazy, the far sideline. Gilmore cleared away by King, and again a Chazy throw. Shelby Gagno into Gilmore, through Gilmore. Back to Gagno. She serves it across, but Lauren O'Connor is there to scoop it up for Beekmantown, thwart any threat that was there. Throws it out to Ratliff. Ratliff is pressured there by Bailey Pepper. Kylie Regan again with the control. She launches it forward to Simpson. Simpson trying to run onto it, but Hannah Hayes is there for Chazy. Hayes moving it to the side, and she's content to push it out and give up the throw-in. Good play there for Hannah Hayes. I believe she's now playing out of position as a left back. Substitute coming in, number 14 coming in is Santana LeBear. And coming off is Kim Ratliff for Beekmantown.
Lindsay, you're up. Lindsay, get up, get up.
The big task for Chazy will be to keep Kylie Regan off the board. As we've seen already, she has a knack for getting free on the top of the 18, and she has a great shot as the raindrops start to fall again here in Chazy at George Brendler Field. Beekmantown tries to serve it across, but it's cleared out of play for a Chazy goal kick. Later on today, the boys in the last part of the Frankie Garrow Memorial Tournament, the consolation game will feature Plattsburgh High versus the Canton Golden Bears, and then the championship game will be again between the Battle of the Eagles, Beekmantown versus Chazy. There's Hannah Lauren at midfield, trying to go around Fazette. Fazette's good challenge there. The ball is pushed through. Here's Kaylee Laporte trying to run onto this ball, cleared away by Putnam though. Putnam is a solid defender for this Beekmantown squad. She was a second-team All-Star last year. Lots of experience back there on the defensive side. Courtney Gilmore with the ball, tried to serve it across, blocked away, and now it's Lindsay Gilmore on with Cartwright. And it's out of bounds for a Chazy throw. This is Kaylee Laporte to take this throw. Laporte back with the ball, serves it across, gets to Lauren. She's trying to move it around in the box. She's swarmed. Here's Lindsay Gilmore with a left-footed shot. Just couldn't quite get it on the frame. There's a little bit of pressure there by the Eagles. That's a good thing. Chazy with a shot toward goal. They need to keep that pressure up and build that confidence. 18:50 left in this first half. No score between the Chazy Eagles and the Beekmantown Eagles. It's been a fairly evenly matched game. Logan Baker's had a couple big saves for Chazy to keep Beekmantown off the board. And here's Hannah Lauren. She's breaking through on a short goal kick. Couldn't quite get there. Cleared away by Fazette. Shelby Gagno trying to battle there as well, but it's cleared back toward midfield. Back to Polomsky. Polomsky lets it go to Latrimore. Latrimore over to Pepper. Good movement there in the back line by Chazy. Pepper moving it up. No movement up front for her to go, so she's just going to go around herself. Bailey Pepper taking it toward the corner. Got to get some movement in the middle. There's an attempt to cross, but it was partially blocked by Cartwright. Lindsay Gilmore dispossessed there by Putnam and cleared away. Laporte battling with Kaylee Villamere, and Laporte gets possession of that. It's going to be Bailey Pepper with the throw-in for Chazy. Pepper into Lindsay Gilmore. She tried to go to Laporte, but Laporte didn't read her, and the ball's going to go off the sideline for a throw-in for Beekmantown. That was a good idea, but just didn't quite have the chemistry there yet. Again, I think Coach Sherman Trombley's moving the girls around a bit to see where they best fit in. Chazy's dealing with some injuries. They've got certainly have the one injury from today. Olivia Blaze is out. It looks like she'll be out for the game, I would be my guess. And then they're missing a shot by Hannah Lauren off the crossbar. What a rip from 23 to 25 yards out. She had the keeper beat, but unfortunately the crossbar was there. Here's Rachel Pombrio. Chazy going to capitalize on the pressure. She squibs a shot in, but easily picked up by Lauren O'Connor. So as I was saying about injuries, Chazy's dealing with a few injuries, and they're missing one of their real good players in Abby Snide. She's lost for the season with a knee injury, and so Coach Sherman Trombley has had to do some shuffling and try to find which girls work best in which spots. Here's Kinnan Latrimore. She moves her forward to Polomsky. Polomsky ahead to Laporte, who chips it ahead to Gilmore. Gilmore pushed from behind by Cartwright, and that yields a direct kick going forward. We're almost in the Beekmantown third of the field. Polomsky launches it forward. She didn't quite wait for her players, but here's Hannah Lauren on the end of that. She tries to get a shot. Good save by O'Connor, and cleared away by Kirsten Villamere. Boy, that was a golden opportunity there for Chazy. Looked like a set play. Hannah Lauren snuck in behind everybody else, and the ball right to her foot. Good aggressive play by the Beekmantown keeper to keep that ball out of the net. We have a Chazy throwback by midfield. There's Rachel Pombrio heading it through. Hannah Lauren back to Pombrio. A little too hard, and it's Kylie Regan for Beekmantown. Regan looking for Kylie Villamere. She pushes it to the side to LeBear. LeBear was challenged hard by Laporte, and the ball's out of play. Beekmantown throwing in the Chazy Eagles third of the field. LeBear into Villamere, but nice play by Polomsky to pressure that and clear it away. Alex Putnam's going to control it with pressure from Hannah Lauren. Just out of the reach of Lindsay Gilmore, but Kaylee Laporte's there. Rachel Pombrio, pressure from Kirsten Villamere from behind, a nice tackle to take that ball away. Kirsten Villamere being watched by Courtney Gilmore. Villamere cuts it back and hits to the middle. Stopped away by Pombrio, and now it's Chazy ball. Courtney Gilmore to Shelby Gagnon. She was tackled away by Kirsten Villamere, but that yields a foul on the Chazy direct kick. It's referee Darlene Egan on the far side, and on the near side is Jeff Norton, the officials for today's game. We have substitutes waiting to come in for both teams. Free kick, Polomsky puts it in toward the 18. Regan is there, and she moves it away. Here's Courtney Gilmore for the Chazy Eagles. Challenged there by Kirsten Villamere, and Kirsten Villamere moves it ahead to her sister Callie. Callie taking on the defenders just as she did yesterday. She splits the D and she's in on goal. She rolls it just off the upright. Again, good aggression by Logan Baker to cause her to shoot that shot early. Nice little left-footed placement just off the upright, and unable to finish that in was number 3, Bethany Simpson. That's exactly what Callie Villamere did all day yesterday versus Immaculate Heart, as she took those defenders on straight on. She has no fear of that, and she has the speed and skill to go around them. She's an extremely dangerous striker. So substitutes came on for both teams. Simpson's coming out for Beekmantown. I didn't catch who went in, unfortunately. So here's Bailey Pepper clearing it away from danger. In the middle of the field, it's Gwen Lapierre and Kylie Regan. Regan trying to move it over. There's Callie Villamere. She's being pressured by Laporte. Villamere to the corner flag, looking to serve across, and she does. Left-footed service, but there's Logan Baker to scoop it up. 13:30 left in the first half. Logan Baker's played an outstanding game so far, and that for Chazy to keep this game at zeros. Kirsten Villamere in the middle. Stepping up to take that away is Hannah Hayes. Oh, she lost control, and here is Lindsay Gagne. Lindsay Gagne, top of the 18. She gives it to Kylie Regan. Kylie Regan takes a shot, but it's going to drift wide for a Chazy goal kick. Coach Sherman Trombley is using some different subs today than she used yesterday. Late in the game, she put her second unit in, if you'll say, to play the last 25 minutes or so of the game, and they really impressed. Excellent hustle, good pressure, and so because of that, I think some of these girls have earned an opportunity to get some game time today, and that's what you have to look for when you're a substitute. Work as hard as you can to make an impression on the coach, and you're going to get your chance to play. The goal kick by Latrimore is scooped up by Kirsten Villamere. She's been strong in the middle of this game. She's over to Regan. Regan has the ball now, top of the 18. She tries a left-footed shot, blocked by Latrimore. And now Bailey Pepper has it with some room. She moves it forward to Gwen Lapierre. Gwen Lapierre back to Pepper, but it's behind her and out of play. Unfortunate turn of events there, and here's Alicia Barcombe with a throw for Beekmantown. She's looking for Kirsten Villamere, but the ball is not played to her. Pepper's there for Chazy. Pepper to the middle. Mistrapped by Lindsay Gilmore, and it's Fizette. Fizette moves it ahead to Callie Villamere. Room in the middle. She tries to give it to to Gagne, but out of play for her and into the hands of Logan Baker. Logan Baker punting the ball away. Again, Kirsten Villamere in the middle of the field. Pressure from behind. She distributes it to her sister. She gets around Polomsky. Now she's taking on Latrimore. Good stick by Latrimore. And cleared away by Gilmore. Now it's Gwen Lapierre. Pressure by Cartwright. Taken away by Laporte. Laporte has it for Chazy. Beekmantown has numbers back. And cleared away by Putnam. Transition wasn't fast enough there for Chazy to take advantage of that opportunity. We have sub coming in. It's Mara Trombley coming in. And coming out will be Kaylee Laporte. No, I'm sorry. Coming out was Lindsay Gilmore. Excuse me. Bailey Pepper for the throw into Pombrio, pressured from behind by Cartwright. Pombrio turns into the middle of the field, but too hard for Courtney Gilmore. The important thing for the Eagles to work on is to keep their passes on the ground. That's going to make it a lot easier for the intended receiver to make that trap. Ball's into the middle of the field, and it's Maura Trombley. Bailey Pepper, and it's taken away by Kylie Regan. Regan, nice pass to Kirsten Latrimore, but stepping up there was Hayes to pressure enough to cause Latrimore to let it go. Villamere. Villamere to Latrimore. Latrimore clears it away. Maura Trombley. Kylie Regan takes it away. Regan moving to Barcombe, but stepping up as Pepper to clear it away. Here's Gwen Lapierre, challenged by Cartwright. Lapierre up the sideline looking for Pombrio. Putnam is there for Beekmantown to clear it away. Chazy throw in with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Coming in for Chazy is Lily Hayes, and coming off was Kaylee Laporte. Lily Hayes tries to reach Pombrio, but it was trapped away by Beekmantown. Top of the 18. Pombrio's there fighting for that ball. Cartwright going to clear it for Beekmantown. Lily Hayes stretched, couldn't quite reach it. It's Kylie Regan. Regan launching it up, looking to reach Lindsay Gagne on a run, and it's going to be cleared away by Kinnan Latrimore off the end line for a corner kick. Having trouble with my Villameres and Latrimores today. I apologize for that to both families. We have a substitute coming in, it looks like, for Beekmantown, and that's what caused that corner kick to be delayed. Beekmantown did a lot of short corners yesterday, and today they appeared to do one early, but then they're going to change their mind, or are they? They're going to go with a regular corner kick. Ball served in. Baker calls for it and makes the save. Logan Baker with the punt. There for it is Villamere. She heads it back in, and it's going to be Baker picking that back up. Shots on goal so far, 10 shots for Beekmantown, 7 for Chazy. It's been a fairly close game. Beekmantown with a little more of the pressure. A couple big saves by Logan Baker keeps him off the scoreboard as it's 0-0 right now. Bailey Pepper moving it up to Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes with the ball. She goes to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore tried to hit Gwen Lapierre, but Cartwright is there for Beekmantown, and she leads it for Barcombe, but she couldn't reach it. Now it's Lily Hayes with a throw. Pepper's going to take the ball now, and she's going to throw. Throwing in for Hayes. For Lapierre, and it's cleared off by Putnam. Here's Lily Hayes looking for Pombrio. On her back was Putnam. Referee let that go. Played out of play. And calling a Beekmantown throw-in. Substitute coming in is Kim Ratliff, coming off Alicia Barcombe. Throw in, played to the middle. It's Callie Villamere, challenged by Courtney Gilmore. Villamere takes the ball. She's very hard to take off that ball. And here's Courtney Gilmore again. Villamere comes back and tackles it away. Villamere assessing her options. She's got lots of time. She's going to go around her. Stepping up to block that was Shelby Gagnon, and she takes a bit of a body check for her effort. Shelby Gagnon, daughter of former Chazy standout Matt Gagnon on the boys team. Shelby tossing it in. Bounced off Beekmantown, so Chazy throw again. Shelby with the throw in. Beekmantown possessed, bounces it off Pombrio to take possession. So Beekmantown throw in now going the other way. Kinnan Latrimore is there. She heads it down, but Gagne is right there trying to hit it in the middle. Mishits it a bit. She was looking for number 3, Bethany Simpson. Here's Ratliff being pressured by Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes tackles it away, but yields the Beekmantown throw-in. Throw-in, nice play by Pepper to intercept that ball. Bailey Pepper, I believe she's an 8th or 9th grader. Solid young player for Chazy. Rachel Pombrio going around the defense. She beats Fizette. She tries to cross it in the middle, but it wound up being more of a shot on goal. O'Connor scooping it up with little difficulty. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Still zeros here at George Brendler Field in the Mary Latrimore Be the Match tournament. Here's Kim Ratliff trying to move it forward. Bounces off Pepper and it's going to go out of play for a Beekmantown throw-in the Chazy third of the field. Into Kirsten Villemere. Pressured from behind by Maura Tremblay. Villemere turns on her. Stepped up by Polomsky. Nice play there. And now it's going to be Lily Hayes taking it forward. Pressured from behind by two Beekmantown players. Forced her pass to Gwen Lapierre. Lapierre going around. Cartwright's there. Good pressure here by both players. Cartwright turns it, pushes it forward, and here's Ratliff. Right along the sideline here. She leads pass, but Kinnan Latrimore is there for Chazy. Latrimore over to Hannah Hayes. Dangerous, and here's Lindsay Gagne. Lead pass to Courtney Wilson, who crosses it. Couldn't quite be reached there by Bethany Simpson, and it's out of play for a goal kick. So Beekmantown, as you can see, is dangerous. They have several players that are offensively gifted, and Chazy has a solid defense, thankfully, even though they've suffered some injuries back there. Young team for Chazy, and so they're going to learn to grow together here under Coach Sherman Tremblay. There's Lily Hayes to Pombrio to Maura Tremblay, but there's Kylie Villemere. Courtney Gilmore now. Left-footed attempt. Here's Gwen Lapierre racing after it, but there to pick it up was O'Connor. Punt by O'Connor. Chazy possesses that at midfield. Maura Tremblay with the head to Hayes. Back toward Tremblay. Pombrio's there as well, but cleared away by Fizette. Now it's Kirsten Villemere in the middle of the field. Calling for it was Courtney Wilson, but Villemere couldn't get the ball to her. Now it's Shelby Gagno in the middle to Pombrio. Pombrio goes around Putnam with a shot on goal, just wide and scooped up by O'Connor. So Chazy's getting a little more chance here, getting some shots toward goal. And just need to pop one on the net, and we had that great shot earlier in the game by Hannah Lauren that went off the crossbar. Could easily have been 1-0 Chazy, but then Logan Baker made a few great saves in the Chazy net, so then again it could have easily been 3 or 4-1 in Beekmantown's favor. Here's Gwen Lapierre in the 18 going toward the touchline, and it cleared off by Carnwright, so it'll be a Chazy corner kick. Coming in for the Eagles is Hannah Lauren, and coming off is Gwen Lapierre, who did some good work out there in her time. We're down to 3 minutes to go in the first half. Chazy corner kick here. Polomsky's lining up for the corner kick. Good service in the middle. Looking for Pombrio. She couldn't quite get to it. Here's Maura Tremblay at the top of the 18. She gets a left-footed shot toward goal, scooped up by O'Connor. That was a good service on the corner kick. Chazy couldn't quite get their heads on it. We don't have a lot of really tall girls out there for Chazy, but the idea, of course, is to get your head on the corner kick if you can and direct it toward goal. Here's a long lead pass for Gagne, but it skips out of bounds, and it's going to be a Chazy throw on the far side. We have a substitute coming in, back in for Beekmantown. Oh, not quite yet. I'm going to wait for a Beekmantown throw. The ball's in the middle for Gilmore. Challenge from behind by Villemere. Gilmore still has the ball. Little rough play there. Villemere girls taking on the Gilmore. Here's Pombrio trying to go around Fizette. Fizette using her body to shield the ball away. A nice play defensively there. Here's Wilson. She tries to turn it upfield, but blocked by Shelby Gagno. Wilson again just content to clear it off the sideline for a throw-in. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Throw in here for Chazy. It's going to be Gagno taking the throw. Looking for Pombrio. Back to back to Gagno and out of play. Chazy throw once again. Maura Tremblay back to Gagno. She tries to serve it out in the middle. But there for Beekmantown is Fizette, who clears it off the side, right by the corner for a throw-in, deep in Beekmantown territory. Gagno again throwing it back to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore back to Gagno. And challenge there by Kirsten Vilmer, and again a Chazy throw. Throw in to Pombrio. That time it's off Pombrio and out of play. It's going to be a Beekmantown throw in. Coming back in for Beekmantown
1 minute.
is Kylie Regan. Coming off for Beekmantown will be number 3, Bethany Simpson. Long throw by Fazette. Out of play off of Hannah Hayes, and it'll be a Beekmantown throw in again. Courtney Wilson with a throw. Another long throw. Nodded down to the defense and cleared away by Polomsky. We're down to 30 seconds in the first half. I think Chazy will be happy with coming out of here with a tie. They've had Beekmantown's had the better of the opportunity, although it's been fairly close. Certainly an entertaining game. Here's Kynan Latrimore clearing that ball off the end. Kinnan Latrimore, and now it's Beekmantown throw. And in the middle, Maura Trombley's there for Chazy. She clears it away. Pressured by Kirsten Vilmer.
8, 7.
Kylie Regan with a shot on goal. That's a dangerous looking shot, just wide and out of play. That'll end the first half here in Chazy. Beekmantown 0, Chazy 0. We'll be back shortly for the second half.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back here at George Brendler Field for the second half of this final match of the Mary Latrimore Be the Match tournament featuring Chazy Eagles and Beekmantown Eagles. It was an eventful first half. Entertaining comes out at 0-0. So we're back here for the second half. I'm Lee Barcombe with Calvin Castine. We had a very politically charged discussion here in the booth with Joey Trombley and Joe Poisson, who are doing a play-by-play for Wiry during the half. So now we're back to more realistic things, and that's girls soccer. Rachel Pombrio possessing it off the kickoff for the Eagles. Chazy Eagles in the middle for Hannah Lauren. Pressured by Fazette. Lauren tries to move it to the touchline, but it's a little too hard, and it's off the end for a goal kick for Beekmantown. So we had a couple great saves in the first half by Logan Baker for Chazy, and a couple good opportunities for the Chazy Eagles with Hannah Lauren putting one blistering shot off the crossbar from about 25 yards out. So both teams certainly had their scoring opportunities in the first half, but neither were able to capitalize. Short goal kick there, controlled by Kirsten Vilmer. She turns, hits it over to Ratliff. Ratliff has the ball. She moves it forward to Gagne. It's Gagne, Kylie Vilmer. She pushes the ball through to Kylie Vilmer, who was offsides. Good play by Chazy to keep it close, and I think Amber Polomsky pulled back just at the last minute to cause Vilmer to be offsides. Kylie Vilmer is an extremely dangerous player, as we saw in the first half. She's willing to challenge, take on any kind of defender, and more times than not, she'll beat those defenders. It's Courtney King moves it to the side for Courtney Wilson, into the middle for Kylie Regan. Regan's got Vilmer, and there's the pass to her. Stepping there to break it up is Pepper, and cleared it off the end line for a corner kick. I think the coach will be happy with that play. Even though you yield a corner kick, that was a golden opportunity to score a goal had Bailey Pepper not been there for Chazy. So it looks like Beekmantown's going to line up for a short corner kick. That seems to be one of their favorite things to do. The ball's out to Kylie Vilmer. She's across the top of the 18, lining up for a left-footed shot. Called off by Baker, and then a nice save. Good talk back there by the Chazy defense. Good talk and listen. Punted away in the middle of the field. It's Hannah Lauren. She heads it back towards Shelby Gagnon. It's Gagne now for Beekmantown, taking on Polomsky. Maura Trombley is there to tackle it away. It's at the top of the 18, and Shelby Gagnon clears it for Chazy. Hannah Lauren is there. Lauren has it. Cuts it back. Kylie Regan battling Hannah. Hannah keeps the ball. She pushes it forward to Pombrio. Pombrio again forward to Laporte. Laporte carrying down the sideline, challenged by Cartwright. She's past Cartwright, cleared away. Now Putnam has it. Putnam being challenged by Pombrio. Courtney Gilmore has it for Chazy. Courtney Gilmore turns it, gives it to Pombrio. Over to Laporte, back to Pombrio, back to Laporte, and tackled away by Ratliff, I think. So ball's back into the middle, and it's Courtney Gilmore to Maura Trombley. Left-footed shot toward goal, scooped up by O'Connor. Good idea by Maura Trombley to try to put a shot on goal. She just didn't quite get enough leg into it to make it a difficult save for O'Connor. Good challenge there in the middle. Looks like a push-off on Villamere. Now it's a 2-on-1. Villamere and Gagne. And it's past Latrimore. Referee does not call offsides. Great hustle back by Polomsky to take that ball away. Here's Villamere. Cleared away by Latrimore. Great defensive play by Chazy there. They were calling for an offsides there, but referee Jeff Norton did not agree with that. So it's cleared off the end line for a corner kick for Beekmantown. This will be a conventional corner kick. They're going to probably target Kylie Villamere in the middle if possible. Here's the ball serviced in. Called by Baker, she whiffs on it. Here's Kirsten Villamere on the end line. She pushes it back out to Courtney Wilson, who hits it across. Right there is Kylie Villamere, and she buries it. Nice head ball off a great service. Goal Beekmantown. Kylie Villamere, assisted by Courtney Wilson. 35:57 left in the second half, so a mere 4 minutes and 3 seconds into the second half. Beekmantown Eagles put a marker on the board. 1-0 Beekmantown on a real nice goal there. That's the Dean, and certainly skilled enough to put the ball in the net anytime it's on her foot or in the air on her head. Chazy will take the kickoff here. Going to keep their heads up and not lose their confidence. Here's Hannah Lauren over to Gagno. She was challenged there by the assisting player, Courtney Wilson. Back to Courtney King. Cleared ahead to Gagne. Challenged by Polomsky, but Gagne's around her. Maura Trombley closing ground. Gagne has it still, looking for Villamere, but cleared away by Pepper. It's now in the middle of the field. Kylie Regan has it. She has time. She's going to turn and look. Little pressure now from Gagno. She goes around Gagno. She moves it to the center of the field, but there is Kinnan Latrimore. Latrimore for Chazy. She's got her back where she needs to be. She's got to turn the ball up, but she's got Gagne on her back. She turns it up, and she bounces it off Gagne for a throw-in. Smart play there by Kinnan Latrimore. Latrimore into Maura Trombley. She knees the ball down to Shelby Gagno, who tries to put it in the middle for Pombrio. But Fazette is there for Beekmantown. Good challenge there by Lauren, and now it's Pombrio. She's going down the middle with the three defenders. She goes around. Putnam is there for Beekmantown to clear it away. Good defensive play by Alex Putnam. And it's going to give Chazy a throw-in deep in the Beekmantown third. Coming on for Chazy now will be Paige Barcombe. And coming off is Amber Polomsky.
13 from 9.
Throw in for Chazy. It's Shelby Gagno into Courtney Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore, she's got Maura Trombley square, but she tries to go in the middle toward Laporte. Here's Hannah Lauren, turns and gets a shot deflected off a Beekmantown defender and scooped up by keeper Lauren O'Connor. O'Connor's had to pick up a few balls here this half.
Beekmantown goal scored by number 13, Kylie Villamere, assisted by number 9, Courtney Wilson.
So there's the announcement for the goal, Villamere from Wilson. It's a ball from Kylie Regan up to number 9, Courtney Wilson. Wilson toward the middle to Gagne, but there is Kinnan Latrimore, and she clears it to the side. Shelby Gagno now on the sideline. She's got room, but she mishandles that ball, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. Wilson into Gagne. She's being pressured by Paige Barcombe. Barcombe clears it off the sideline for a throw-in. So now we're deep into Chazy territory, and it'll be Courtney Wilson with a throw-in. No movement by the Beekmantown team, so the ball comes in right to Kylie Villamere. She gives it to her sister Kirsten, back to Kylie at the top of the 18, on to Regan. Regan tries to get a shot off, but good pressure there by Kinnan Latrimore, and then Bailey Pepper is there to deflect the ball out of play for a corner kick. So the corner kick last time is what yielded the goal, not directly from the corner kick, but as a result of the corner kick. So here's Courtney Wilson with the corner. Nice service way across, and it's Kylie Villamere with her head on it again, and it's out of play for nobody touched it for Chazy, so it's going to be a goal kick, and we're going to have a substitution here for Chazy. Coming out is number 17, Lindsay Gilmore, and coming off is number 4, Shelby Gagno. So again, it's back and forth here in the second half. Good match here between the Eagles of Chazy and the Eagles of Beekmantown. school year starts this coming week, and that's when the regular season will start for both teams. And here's the goal kick for Chazy. It's controlled in the middle by Courtney Gilmore. She gives it to her sister Lindsay. Back to Pombrio. Pombrio and Lauren going up the field. Lindsay Gilmore is trailing. Pombrio being challenged by Fazette. She pushes it to the middle, but not quite close enough to Lauren for her to get to, and O'Connor scoops it up for Beekmantown. O'Connor into midfield. Paige Barcombe steps up and heads it back in. Here's Wilson for Beekmantown. Wilson turns it up to Gagne. She tries to get it over to Regan, but it was cleared away by Lindsay Gilmore. Kylie Villamere, a nice little turn. Clearing away is Kenan Latrimore. Kenan Latrimore's having a strong game in the back for Chazy. Now it's Hannah Lauren to Rachel Pombrio. Challenge there by Putnam. Putnam clears it off the side. Ratliff's over there for Beekmantown, as is Laporte for Chazy. Ratliff gets around Laporte and she moves it to the center. It's Callie Villamere in the center, being pressured by Bailey Pepper, who takes it away. Bailey Pepper moving up. Hard on her back was Villamere. No call by the official and cleared away. Pepper regains the ball. She tries to get it across to Lauren, but it was blocked. Now she gets it to Lauren. Lauren mistraps it and it's cleared away. Callie Villamere in the middle, blocked by Paige Barcombe, and Chazy takes it back. Courtney Gilmore to Kaylee Laporte. She gets around Cartwright. Going to try and go to the corner flag. Looking for a service. Nice defensive play by Cartwright there to get between the ball and Laporte and turns it and clears it away. Courtney Gilmore takes it away, and now it's top of the 18. Good tackle there by Kirsten Villamere. Maura Tremblay tries to give it to Lindsay Gilmore. She mistraps it and it's cleared away. Here's Lindsay Gagne turning on Paige Barcombe. Good effort by Barcombe there to defensively to get with it. Gagne gets around her. Gagne's got Villamere. And there's the ball toward Villamere. It's behind her. Villamere lets it go by, turns on it. She's got a chance at goal, and she puts it in the back of the net. Nice goal there by Villamere. Smart play to let the ball go behind her, turn on it, and get around Bailey Pepper. Nice, easy finish into the net. Nothing fancy about that goal, just good hard work. 30 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second half, and Beekmantown has increased their lead to 2-0. We'll have a couple substitutes for Chazy. Coming on for Chazy is number 18, Kenneth Barnes, and number 26 is Gwen Lapierre. Coming off is Paige Barcombe, number 12, and number 1, Rachel Pombrio. That was a good bit of play there by Beekmantown. They had the quick rush, the counter attack, and Chazy wasn't able to handle the attack from Callie Villamere and Lindsay Gagne. So that goal was Callie Villamere from Lindsay Gagne, and that gives Callie Villamere both Beekmantown goals. Middle of the field is Maura Tremblay. She moves it up to Hannah Lauren, over to Gwen Lapierre, but tackled away by Courtney King.
Beekmantown goal scored by Kylie Villamere, number 13. Was assisted by number 4, Lindsay Gagne.
So there was the announcement of the goal. Here's the ball in the middle. Dangerous ball. Gwen Lapierre, she hits a head on it, but then she's taken down. The referee says play on. Apparently she felt because she got her head to the ball before she was taken down, it was no foul. That was a good little play there. A good feed across from Laporte, I believe, to Gwen Lapierre. She got her head on it, but not enough power to get past Lauren O'Connor. So here we are now in the Chazy end of the field, and it's Gagne. She's challenged there by the defenders, Hayes. Gagne takes a shot towards goal. Diving for it was Logan Baker, and she pushes it out of bounds to yield a goal corner kick. Coming on, we have 4 subs for Beekmantown. Number 21, Alicia Barcombe. Number 5, Elizabeth King. Number 3 is Bethany Simpson. Number 14 is Santana LeBear. Coming off is Kim Ratliff, Lindsay Gagne, Kirsten Villamere, and from all the way across the field, Courtney Wilson, I believe. Corner kick's going to be taken by Alicia Barcombe here.
No, not at all. They're actually very well conditioned. 28-27 to go.
Here comes the corner for Beekmantown. 28 minutes to go in the second half. 2-0 Beekmantown over Chazy. Cleared away by Latrimore. Barcombe has it. She's pressured there by Gilmore. Barcombe still has it. Into the middle, it's Kylie Regan. Regan trying to turn. Good pressure there by Maura Tremblay. Regan still has the ball. She gets it turned. She chips it back toward the middle, but it's cleared away by Chazy. Here's King. Challenged by Tremblay. King pushes it through, but it's cleared away by Chazy. It's Lindsay Gilmore. She mistouches it. LeBert to Villemere. Villemere back to Regan. Regan, nice little move to get by Gilmore. Nice defensive effort by Maura Tremblay there to block that shot. She clears it to midfield. In the midfield's Regan Fizette. Over to, hard tackle there by Gwen Lapierre. Lapierre gets around King. Lapierre looking to the middle. Nice ball to the middle, but stepped up by LeBert and blocked away. Here's Lindsay Gilmore. All the way over to her sister Hannah. To Hannah Lauren. Hannah Lauren can't get around Fizette. Still working. Good work. Tries to back it up. King steps in to give help, and now it's Kylie Regan taking over for Beekmantown. She pushes it forward, and here's running onto the ball is Bethany Simpson, but back is Kinnan Latrimore to clear it away off to the side. It's not going to get to the end, to the sideline, so it's still in play. Good hustle back by Lindsay Gilmore. Good turn there, and she gets around the defenders, and here she comes. Nice play by Lindsay Gilmore coming up the sideline now. She goes to the middle to Maura Tremblay. And it's back to Courtney Gilmore. Courtney goes to Hannah Hayes. Hayes was blocked and taken back over by Alicia Barcombe up to Callie Villemere. She goes around Hayes and now around Pepper. Callie Villemere into the box. She's got LeBert trailing. Tries to get the ball to LeBert. LeBert tries to hit it. Good defensive play there by Laporte. It looks, number 18, who is Kenneth Barnes. Nice defensive play by Kenneth Barnes. Middle field now, Hannah Lauren. Has lots of room. She good lifts the ball well to Gwen Lapierre. Gwen Lapierre tries to cut it back. She cuts it back. She's got Lauren going back through. She didn't see her. Didn't get the ball back to her. Fizette is challenging her. Now Lapierre's traveled all the way across the 18. Tries to serve it back across. Cleared away by Alex Putnam, and it's going to be a throw-in. Cleared for a throw-in. Gwen Lapierre had a chance there. She just couldn't get the right timing to get a shot off on goal. Nice little play. So it's going to be a throw-in deep in the Beekmantown territory. It looks like nobody's hustling over there to take this throw. And finally, Kinnan Latrimore decides she's going to go over and take it. Time's a winding on the clock. We have subs waiting for both teams. They're awarding a corner kick. I thought it was a throw-in. Wow. Okay. Well, that's what's taking Latrimore so long. So here's Latrimore feeding the corner kick across, headed through by Laporte. Lapierre trying to get a shot off. It cleared away. I think you had nearly every defender. What do we have here? Penalty shot. Stopping the clock. We're going to have a penalty kick, folks. I believe the ball was handled by Kylie Regan. It was handled in the area. Referee Darlene Egan calls for the penalty kick, and it's going to be Kynan Latrimore to take this penalty kick.
Hey, play the rebound. Play the rebound.
Always love penalty kicks in soccer games, folks.
Red, play the rebound.
Come on, Kinnan.
O'Connor dancing on the line, trying to distract Latrimore. Everybody's ready. On the whistle, she'll go. Nice shot, upper 90, no chance for the keeper. Well-placed shot, goal. Kinnan Latrimore, 2-1 Beekmantown. That was a nice goal. That was 24:45 left in the second half, and Chazy cuts the deficit to 1. A couple subs coming on here was Kylie Regan coming off for Beekmantown, and going on was Kirsten Villemere. Coming off for Chazy was Gwen Lapierre, and I didn't see the other player coming off. I think it was number 17, Lindsay Gilmore. So well-taken penalty kick puts Chazy back in the game. 2-1 lead for Beekmantown. And we're going to kick off to go. Plenty of time for Chazy to even the game and then take the lead if they so can do. Here's Callie Villemere. Serves across. Logan Baker's there to make a nice save for Chazy. Waiting for that cross was number 3, Bethany Simpson. There's your announcement of the goal. Little punt by Baker. Hannah Lauren pushed off Kirsten Villemer. We both thought that was okay. Kylie Villemer going around. She's dangerous. Being pressured by Pepper. She gets around Pepper. She drops it back to LeBear. LeBear tries to take a shot. She whiffed on the first one. Second attempt was there, but Baker was there to make the save. Logan Baker with another big save for Chazy. That was 2 good opportunities for Santana LeBear to bury the ball on nice feeds both times from Kylie Villemer. So now we're in the middle of the field. It's Maura Trombley trying to push it forward. Here's Shelby Gagnon challenged by Elizabeth King. King pushes it out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Chazy. Shelby Gagnon with a throw-in into Pombrio. Courtney King is there, and she knocks it out of play for a Chazy throw. Shelby Gagnon again. Into Pombrio. Pombrio skip heads it to Hannah Lauren. Hannah Lauren tries to get by, and it's cleared away by Alex Putnam. Midfield, Barnes into Trombley. Over to Courtney Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore has Laporte to her right. She also has a drop pass to Hayes, and she tries to go around and blocked by Kirsten Villemer out of play. Substitutes coming in, it's going to be Amber Polomsky coming on for Kenneth Barnes, and Kylie Regan coming on for Santana LeBear. Good effort out there by Chazy. A nice defensive play by Kenneth Barnes to thwart a goal earlier on. So that'll stick in Coach Sherman Trombley's mind for sure. So on the far side of the field, it's a battle back and forth. Courtney Gilmore is there. She gives it to Hannah Hayes. And it's back to Laporte. Laporte to Lauren. Villemer's there, as is Barcombe. Ball's out of play. It's going to be a Beekmantown throw-in. Alicia Barcombe to take the throw. She throws it in for Villemer. Off Villemer's foot. Courtney Gilmore's there, but Kirsten Villemer takes it back. Now it's back to Gilmore. Back and forth, back and forth. Alex Putnam, defensive standout for Beekmantown, is there to clear it away.
Here we go, White!
White throwing in the Beekmantown third of the field. Coming on for a sub for Chazy is going to be Lily Hayes, and coming off is Kaylee Laporte. 21 minutes to go in the second half. 2-1 Beekmantown. Really entertaining game here at George Brendler Field on the final match of the Mary Latrimore Be the Match tournament. And if you're wondering what the Be the Match tournament is all about, it has to do with the the bone marrow donation registry. And we're encouraging everybody that is able to register to donate their their bone marrow in hopes of helping those that are stricken with those terrible diseases. We're at middle field now, and it's Kirsten Villemer moving it forward. She's going to take it to the corner. Challenged there by Bailey Pepper. Number 2 is battling over there. Villemer and Pepper. Villemer drops it back. Alicia Barcombe challenged there by Lily Hayes. Chazy takes control, and it's Pepper. Up to Lauren. Lauren's able to turn. She's got time. She gives it up, passes it up to Pombrio. It's 1-on-4. Pombrio doesn't have any support here. She's going to go all by herself. And she is. She went around Fazette. Just at the last minute, Fazette got her foot in to clear it away. Here's Shelby Gagnon. Pressured by Elizabeth King and cleared out of play. So Shelby Gagnon throwing it in into Gilmore. Gilmore tries to back heel. It's back to Maura Trombley. Movement for Chazy is weak in the area right now. There's a good crossing ball. Nobody was able to get their head on it, and it's out of play for a goal kick. Subs coming in for Beekmantown. We have number 9, Courtney Wilson. Number 7, Kim Ratliff. And number 4 is Lindsay Gagne. Coming off is Elizabeth King, Bethany Simpson, and Alicia Barcombe. Less than 20 minutes to go in the second half. That's 2-1 lead for Beekmantown Eagles over the Chazy Eagles. Goal kick was possessed by Chazy. It's Lily Hayes being challenged by Cartwright. And it's cleared off, so it's going to be a throw-in for Chazy. Deep in the Beekmantown end. Lily Hayes into Hannah Lauren. Hannah Lauren being challenged by Cartwright. Lauren gets turned and serves across. Nice ball and right at the penalty stripe. Gagno couldn't get to it, and it's cleared away by Courtney Wilson. Amber Polomsky has it, looking for a quick throw to Pombrio.
Can't be walking around.
Pombrio keeps it in. Back to Gagno. Gagno tries to clear it across, but it was blocked there by a Beekmantown player, Gagne, who checked way far back. Here's Latrimore to Polomsky, who serves it in. Hannah Latrimore is there, or Hannah Lauren is there. The ball is cleared away. Courtney King clears it off the sideline, and it's going to be a Chazy throw. Good pressure here by Chazy. Gagno into Gilmore. Kylie Regan is there for Beekmantown. Gilmore trying to get turned. She does. But Regan muscles her off the ball and cleared away by Kirsten Villamere to her sister Callie. And here comes the counterattack. Callie Villamere being pressured by Bailey Pepper, but she's hard to push off that ball. Villamere into the zone, into the 18. Nice effort there by Latrimore to push her aside. And Kenan Latrimore appears to be a bit shaken up on that. Maybe knocked the breath out of her as she rolled over the ball in the knees of Callie Villamere. Solid defensive play there by the sweeper for Chazy. So it's going to be a goal kick for Chazy. Latrimore still trying to shake the cobwebs out. There's the goal kick for Chazy. It was not well taken. And here's Villamere. She's right into the 18 quickly and a shot on goal to the outside of the net. She missed it on short side. She's just so dangerous. She takes on anybody, and that's just something that Chazy has to improve on, was that goal kick for sure. I think Latrimore is the usual taker of these goal kicks, and she was still shaking the cobwebs out, so Bailey Pepper took it and just didn't get a good connection with it. Here's Latrimore back on this one. That's a little bit better of an attempt. There's Lily Hayes, Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore back to Hayes. Ratliff is there to challenge. Kim Ratliff is putting the pressure on. So is Kirsten Villamere. Hayes has it again. Hayes going toward the middle of the field. Into Pombrio. Pombrio getting turned. Fizette is there to guard her. And the ball squirts free. Lily Hayes tries to take a shot on goal. It's lofted in. Maura Tremblay's in there. Bodied away at the last minute by Courtney King. And Lauren O'Connor was there to make the save. Boy, if Courtney King wasn't there, I think Maura Tremblay would have been on that ball. And that might have been an opportunity to put a ball in the net for Chazy to cut the lead back to 1 again. Amber Polomsky was challenged there by Courtney Wilson. The ball was taken away. Polomsky again blocking that to yield a throw-in deep in the Beekmantown end. 16 minutes to go in the second half. Still 2-1 Beekmantown. Shelby Gagno. Cleared away by Kirsten Villamere. Shelby Gagno with a throw-in again. Looking for Pombrio. Pombrio has it, gets turned. Into the middle for Courtney Gilmore. Kylie Regan is there to pressure. Gilmore cuts it back into Pombrio. She can't get turned, and it's cleared away by Courtney King. Good defensive play there. And now it's Callie Villamere. Up to Lindsay Gagne. Lindsay Gagne with speed to burn. Gagne is trying to go around Latrimore. It's a foot race. Latrimore with the body gets her off the ball, and she's going to clear it to the sideline. Good defensive play by Kenan Latrimore. Boy, these girls can fly. They certainly can run. Throw-in's going to be taken here by Courtney Wilson. Deep in the Chazy territory. Good throw-in into the 18. Cleared away by Bailey Pepper for a corner kick. We have a substitute waiting for Chazy. The wind has died down. It's a humid day again here at George Brendler Field. The clouds have rolled in, but we've had only a few raindrops. Hasn't been too bad as far as weather goes, but it's hot and humid. It's going to take its toll physically on the girls and the boys later on today, just to tire them out, you know. That's a corner kick. That's balls bouncing around ping pong style in there. Nobody can get a good foot on it. Finally shot by Gagne, cleared. Villamere gets a foot on it, cleared away. Chazy dodged a bullet there. Boy, that ball was bouncing around. Cleared away. Chazy comes out unscathed. And now on the far sideline is Kylie Regan. She's moving toward the middle and she lofts the ball in right at Logan Baker. Easy save for Baker there. About 14 minutes to go in the second half. Ball is punted to Chazy. He couldn't quite control that. It's going to be Cartwright for Beekmantown. Taken away, and it's Maura Trombley. Trombley has it. Trying to get around Cartwright. Pushed out of play by Cartwright, so it's going to be a Chazy throw-in. Substitute coming in for Chazy. Be number 17, Lindsay Gilmore, coming in for Maura Trombley. Maura Trombley did a great job in there, providing a lot of pressure and hustle out there for Chazy. Ball's on the far side. Lily Hayes was there, cleared out by Kirsten Villamere. Hannah Lauren to Pombrio. Pombrio with a left-footed shot on goal. O'Connor's there to grab it, though. Couldn't quite get enough mustard on that one to get past the keeper, and now it's distributed out wide. Balls move forward by Wilson into the middle of the field, but it's Kenan Latrimore. Latrimore to Gilmore. Gilmore to Gagno. Gagno couldn't quite handle that pass, and it's out of play. Wilson with a throw for Beekmantown. Throws it to the middle of the field. Only white shirts there. Lindsay Gilmore takes control. Gilmore to Pombrio. Boy, lots of red shirts back there. Pretty much 9 players were back near the 18-yard box for Beekmantown as the proverbial Dannemora defense taking place there. Shelby Gagno throwing Hannah Lauren. Hannah Lauren tries to serve it across. Grabbed by Lauren O'Connor. Lauren O'Connor was the first team All-Star last year. She's got a lot of experience in that goal for Beekmantown. Bailey Pepper on this ball. I'm going to clear it out. It's going to be a Beekmantown throw. Kirsten Villamere. Chazy calling for everybody to move back. Beekmantown, I think, maybe is tired. They're not transitioning as quickly as the coach wants them to. Coach Pete Bursick encouraging his girls to get forward, move forward. Shielded out of play by Bailey Pepper, and Beekmantown is gaining real estate, moving toward the corner flag. Villamere throws it into Regan. Regan back to Villamere. Serves it across. Difficult ball for Baker, and it's through. It's a goal for Kirsten Villamere. That was a lofted ball. It was difficult into the sun. There was a bit of the sun peeking out. I don't know if that played into that goal or not, but that's a goal for Kirsten Villamere, assisted by Kylie Regan. That spreads Beekmantown's lead to 3-1 with 11 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second half. It's unfortunate for Baker. I think she'd want that one back. She'd want to punch that over the net if she could. It is a dangerous floating shot. Difficult shot to save. Ball's back in play. That was a re-kick. I guess that wasn't rolling forward, so we're going to re-kick that, restart that ball. All right, ball's back in play now. Chazy needs to pull up their bootstraps and cut this 2-goal deficit and try to tie the game and even not take a win. Here's Lindsay Gilmore taken away by Courtney King. Regan back to King. King up to Villamere. Villamere needs it out of play, and it's going to be Amber Polonsky with a throw-in for Chazy.
Beekmantown goal scored by number 2, Kirsten Villamere, assisted by number 11, Kylie Regan.
Amber Polomsky going to the middle of the field. Courtney Gilmore.
Walk down in her.
Courtney Gilmore. Over to Hannah Hayes. Hayes up to Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes, good pressure there. Hannah Lauren now has the ball. Cartwright's on her. Lauren trying to get through Cartwright, but it's cleared away by Wilson. Chazy throw. It's into Courtney. Courtney Gilmore looking to move it back to the 18. Fazette tries to clear it away, blocked by Pombrio, and again it's cleared away by Putnam. I think. No, that's Wilson. Gagne, nice play by Pepper to step in on that. Pepper over to Lindsay Gilmore. Lindsay Gilmore gets around Wilson, tries to cross it, blocked by Putnam. Good effort there by Lindsay Gilmore. Good defensive play by Putnam, and I believe the ball did not clear out. Still Lindsay Gilmore, good hard work there, cleared away by Fazette. Chazy throw-in. It's going to be Caitlin Therian coming in for Lindsay Gilmore. Good effort there by Lindsay Gilmore. She made the most of her minutes there with a good hustle play at the end. Shelby Gagno into Polomsky. She tries to flick it through, but it goes off her foot and out of play for a goal kick. Under 10 minutes to go. We have a substitute waiting to come on for Chazy. 3-1, Beekmantown leads Chazy in this Mary Latrimore Be the Match final game of this tournament that featured 6 teams, 4 from Section 7, Beekmantown, Chazy, Peru, and Plattsburgh High, and then 2 from out of the area, Watertown, Immaculate Heart Central from Watertown, and Amsterdam. Amsterdam had 2 wins in this tournament, and Beekmantown is on its way for 2 wins. We'll see if Chazy can change that from happening. Gwen Lapierre coming in and coming off as Hannah Lauren for Chazy. Throw in by Therian and cleared away by Villamere. Throw in to Courtney Gilmore. Blocked by Regan and cleared away by Villamere. Going to be a throw in at midfield for Latrimore, taking the throw in at midfield. Cleared away by Villamere.
I didn't say it that way.
Throw in to Therian. Pressure on her back. She moves it up to Polomsky. Tries to get around Villamere, but Courtney King was there to thwart that effort. Here's Gagno again. She's got Lapierre in the middle and gets the ball to Lapierre. Lapierre trying to dance. Here's Polomsky with a shot on goal, but it comes wide on the near side. Goal kick for Chazy. Looks like the coach has moved Amber Polomsky up to midfield, center midfield position, and brought in Amanda Therian to play an outside back and shuffled players around a bit here, but trying to put a little more offense in, I think, and see if we can't pop another ball in the net. Nice strong goal kick, midfield. It's going to go out of play though, and Chazy will take a throw in. Chazy side of midfield. Bailey Pepper for the throw in. Ball's pushed forward to Gwen Lapierre. A little bit too hard, and Villamere clears it away. It looks like Beekmantown coach Bursick has moved Kylie Villamere back to the defensive end as well. So she was a center midfielder, striker early on in the game. Now it looks like she's back on the defensive line. Kylie Villamere content to clear it to midfield. Bailey Pepper to control it for the Chazy Eagles. She's got Latrimore in support. Latrimore moves it out to Therian. Therian has time. She's got Gagno wide, and that's where she's going. Gagno checks it into the middle. Oh, good hard pressure by Kirsten Villamere. She takes the ball away, and now it's a break. Villamere and Gagne taking on Latrimore. Villamere throws a little weak shot towards the goal, gathered easily by Logan Baker. Baker moves to the top of the 18. She issues her punt in the direction of Pombrio. She tries to skip headed, but it's just over her head, and Kylie Regan controls for Beekmantown. Regan moves it wide for Villamere. Therian's there for Chazy. She's going to have time to turn it upfield. She goes around Villamere, nice little play, and it's on to Shelby Gagno's feet. Shelby Gagno tried to go forward, and it was blocked by Lindsay Gagne, and it's out of play for a Chazy throw-in. Shelby Gagnon. Up to Polomsky. She goes interior to Pombrio, but Kylie Regan is there to take it away. Kylie Regan has it. No real urgency on Beekmantown's behalf at this point. I think they're content to slow the clock down and look to take the victory. Coming off here is Kylie Regan, and going on is Elizabeth King. Also coming off is Polomsky for Chazy, and on is Heidi Krekel for Chazy. Ball's in the middle of the field. It's Courtney Gilmore, Hannah Hayes, and possessed at midfield for Chazy by number 9, Courtney Wilson. Wilson moves it outside to Ratliff. Ratliff looking forward to Gagne, but it's blocked out of play by Courtney Gilmore. Good hustle there by Hannah Hayes, but she couldn't quite get there in time. It's a Beekmantown throw deep in Chazy territory. The ball's in play, and it's out of play again for a Beekmantown throw-in. Courtney Wilson is over there for Beekmantown, take the throw-in. Ball's in play, over the head, and it's Kenan Latrimore for Chazy to clear it away. In the middle to Rachel Pombrio. Pombrio to Lapierre. Lapierre trying to turn. Cartwright's on her back, and the ball goes out of play for a Beekmantown throw-in. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second half. This match between Beekmantown and Chazy. It's 3-1 Beekmantown. Ball's thrown in over the heads of the Beekmantown offensive players and cleared out of play by Bailey Pepper for a throw-in deep in Chazy territory. There's a throw-in, and taken over by Hayes. Beekmantown takes it back and cleared back in by Courtney Wilson. It's going to go off the end line for a goal kick. We have a substitute coming on for Beekmantown. It's Bethany Simpson and Santana LeBear, both coming on. Coming off is Lindsay Gagne and Kim Ratliff. Chazy goal kick, middle field. Villamere into the middle. Courtney Gilmore ahead to Gwen Lapierre. She's going to be challenged by Cartwright. Cartwright traps it away, and Beekmantown turns and fires. Here's Simpson. Latrimore's there for Chazy to clear it away. It'll be a throw-in for Beekmantown. Under 3 minutes to go. Throw in deep in the Chazy territory. Looks like a lot of heads hung for Chazy. I don't believe that they wanted to start this tournament and start their season at an 0-2 mark. But there's a lot to learn. They played against two strong teams. A lot to learn from these losses going forward in their own Northern Athletic Conference regular season games. Middle of the field for Beekmantown. Possession here by King. Back to Fazette. Fazette tries to go sideline, but it's intercepted by Hannah Hayes to her sister Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes tried to feed it into Gwen Lapierre, but it was blocked away by Courtney Wilson. Now it's Cartwright. Brielle Cartwright had it stripped away by Hayes. 2 minutes to go, and it's looks like this is Callie Villamere moving it out for Beekmantown. She pushes it forward. Simpson's there. Simpson being guarded by Latrimore, pressure on by Hannah Hayes, and Latrimore is there to move it off the sideline for a throw-in. So it appears that Chazy will start their season 0-2, and Beekmantown will start their season 2-0. And the one good thing is Chazy's only got room for improvement. It's a young team. A lot of coaching will take place by Coach Sherman Trombley, and the corrections will be made. And this team it'll be a very good team. Make no mistake. Chazy Eagles will contend this year for sure. Middle of the field here is Heidi Krekel. She moves it forward to Pombrio, but it's cleared away by Villamere. Over the head of Therian. Therian heads it back toward the sideline. She's being pursued by Simpson. Therian, nice little play. She gets it up past, and it's Shelby Gagnon hustling to keep it in. She can't quite make it there. Good hustle by Gagnon. some of these girls are still working hard out here. The substitutes are taking their opportunity to make an impression, and I think everything's going to be great for this team, and if not this year, next year for sure. It is a very young team. Kirsten Villamere with a throw. 30 seconds to go in this second half. Ball's lifted in. Bailey Pepper traps it down. Elizabeth King moves it forward. Here's Santana LeBear for Beekmantown, pressured by Latrimore. LeBear can't turn. She moves it back. Chazy intercepts. It's Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes moves it to Courtney Hayes. Courtney Gilmar, excuse me. Lindsay and Lily Hayes is down, holding her ankle,
9,
shin ankle area.
7,
Chazy can ill afford to have another injury.
4,
And this will be the end of the game.
2, 1.
Beekmantown Eagles 3, Chazy Eagles 1. Thank you for watching Hometown Cable. This is Lee Barkham with Calvin Castine. I'll pass the mic to Calvin. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Lee, for doing this. Who's down, do you know?
I believe it's Lily
Hayes?
Lily Hayes, yes. Number 3.
Okay. I was listening to these fellows over here on our right on the radio. I can't remember their names, but Joe and Joey, I think they call it.
The fish.
And they were talking about Beekmantown winning the 6-team tournament. Any idea what that's all about?
I don't necessarily know the scoring. I think Joey does, so I would take his word at whatever he says.
Okay, well, he is the sports authority. He is the sports authority in the North Country. So,
That is dangerous.
so we have to take his word for it. I think they're going to honor a player on each team here, so I'll try to get that on tape here too.
The only 2 teams that went undefeated in this tournament were Amsterdam and Beekmantown, so either one of those teams would be considered the champions, I suppose.
But somehow they said that if Beekmantown lost, Amsterdam would win it. If Beekmantown won, they were the champions. So I have.
Well, Beekmantown didn't yield a goal the whole tournament, so maybe that has something to do with it.
did,
Probably goal for
they did
goal
get a
against.
penalty kick.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, 1 goal. But Amsterdam allowed 3 goals, I believe, on the tournament.
Okay, maybe number of goals. I don't know. Whatever it was, this game was 3-1, and that's the important thing. I've got a 3 o'clock game, and it's going to start in 7 minutes, whether I'm there or not. But we do want to get the announcement here of who the player of the game from each team is, and catch that on video. But thanks again, Lee. You're going to be running the camera tonight while Joe and Joey do the play-by-play. Let's listen into Karen.
My pleasure.
Beekmantown for coming to our tournament this year. For the members of the tournament team from Beekmantown, Kylie Villamere.
Kylie Villamere, Beekmantown representative on the alternate team. She gets a shirt.
And Alex Putnam.
Alex Putnam.
She did well too. Putnam did a good job for Beekmantown.
From Chazy, Mara Trombley.
Mara Trombley, daughter of Joey.
And Kenneth Latrimore.
And Kenneth Latrimore, granddaughter of Mary Latrimore. And this is the
Great year.
memorial for Mary Latrimore, the Be the Match tournament, as Lee Barkham has said many times throughout the broadcast. So thanks for watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw TV, worthy of your support. And our thanks to Lee Barkham for grabbing the microphone today. And watch for his camera work tonight when Joey and Joe do the play-by-play, and he runs the camera while I'm at Northeastern for their championship game in their Pizza Hut Classic. So a lot of soccer going on, and thanks to guys like Joey and Joe and Lee, we were able to bring you 6 games from yesterday, and we'll bring you 4 more today. So 10 games over the weekend between Chazy and Northeastern Clinton.